Hello, chat. Sorry, you're gonna have to deal with morning voice me because I got up about 25 minutes ago. Am I getting an NPC comms, Kaz?
Yeah, I'm going over stuff now. There you go. So come over to me if you need approval on a model. Probably.
Right now.
Okay. You're fine.
Don't know if you want to use it. Hold on.
No worries.
Yes, so it begins. Chat. So it begins.
That's fine. You're absolutely fine with that. If you want to use that, Dan, that's completely fine as well. Is this what you want to use? I'd probably say no because of the bunny ears. It looks a little unprofessional. You use this? You use this for tiger stuff. Do you not have anything else?
I have another one with a different haircut.
You probably don't want to use the same guy. Have you used him before?
Nope.
Sure. You can use him. You can turn off the bunny ears and stuff?
Yeah, I can turn them off. I
Sure.
realize they were on.
Almost done.
Then that's fine.
Almost done.
Okay. No worries. Q, you know what model you're...
I have a synthetic, but I don't know if you want to use it.
We do need some Kaijin guards as well, so I do not mind.
Okay, I'll show you it.
Is there anybody that's not in here yet? Answers your question.
I'm in here, but I don't know if you want me to do anything with the desktop.
I would I'd prefer you to be a human if you possibly can. Will you get in?
Damn, I gotta change that one.
Yeah, human if you can, please. Okay. Is that yours? Yeah, you're good. You're great. Okay, we're gonna have Yuri. So there are people who are above your station. So the person that's currently in charge is obviously Kai at the moment. And then you have Yuri's character, which is joining us, who is also like a part of Kai's department. Their character that has been a part of his little shadow club for a while. And then obviously you've got Ray, who's like then the next in line. Which I imagine you will need to be with us and stuff like that. I will want you to be entering with Nox's character.
Understood?
Yeah. Who has been requested to come to here.
Wait, requested to come? Huh?
Yeah, he's a mercenary kind of thing that we're looking to hire to help us. It'll make sense in time. Howdy. That's the character I was referring to, by the way.
This is where you find out.
Yuri's
Obviously,
character.
I have no idea if this is the case. This is where you find out that
Where the hell
Kai
Nemesis is.
is the reason why Aki's got kidnapped.
Hi, if you want to join us in NPC comms. Cool. Hello, Hal. We're just gonna wait on, I think, Nox to get in. Yeah, that's fine. If you just, like, hike them up a little bit. You're waiting on Nox and then obviously Corona.
I'm saying
and
that
then we'll
it would
kinda
be, you know,
get
in before
started.
he's actually did that. I'm not saying he has, just saying that in before he's done that. That Kai is the reason why Strange could get in.
Hello.
Because he's one of the members
So-
of the like this council seat or the board of directors for
Do you
Keaton
want to show
Tower.
me again? Just so I give context, again, this is Yuri's character, the one I was referring to. Their name is Prince. You refer to them as Prince. They are, as I said before, because Aki is no longer present and the tower is kind of in like,
Prince?
bucko ducko mode. Prince and Kai are probably the next in line or in charge to maintaining order. And then it goes Ray, who's in charge of the oppressors and things like that. And again, the rest of you are playing like kind of heads of departments. So think of something in your head right now and think of a name. Yeah, you can be in that if you want. Think of a name or department that you wish to be in charge of, or just, you know, I don't mind you swapping characters throughout this little scene either. If you want to play something else throughout it, completely fine. Just make it feel kind of alive. And again, I don't mind you giving your input in the conversations with McKay or Nemesis, wherever you feel your input might be necessary.
Question.
Probably could be here, you know, and give these people the information that they're looking for and insight, so feel free to do so.
Nietzsche got questioned.
Are there any questions from anybody?
Nietzsche got questioned. Hello?
Do you have Nietzsche turned down, Kaz?
No?
This they're saying they have a question. You just kind of just blanked them 3 times now.
What? I heard them earlier. Wait, what
It's
the fuck?
fine, it's fine. I'm just getting ignored.
In Discord,
Huh?
man.
Because in Discord, have you muted me in Discord?
No? What the fuck? No. Wait,
Can
do I
you hear
not
me
have...
here?
Oh.
Oh my god, he has it on the wrong. Oh no!
There you go.
It was a good thing you found us out now and not later, right?
Yep. Actually, I have 2 questions. One is, how is the current state of Keygen? Because Aki was about to say that there are figureheads in Keygen who are corrupt. So is there
Yeah,
like
he was
untrust
pretty much
between
calling
us?
out-
Like, don't we like trust each other anymore so much? Is that a situation we're currently in?
It definitely was one of those things of like, oh, our council member just decided to do this without us talking, but we're definitely not in a position to really be, you know, at each other's necks, and these people are far more professional than that. They're not just gonna crumble because somebody on the news said that there's corrupt people, you know. Obviously, the corrupt are not gonna play into that, or you start losing their minds over it. They're gonna still play the role
Yeah,
that they're
it's,
meant to, and probably
Corsica.
be even more suck up.
What's her
than
head
they were
anyway?
before.
Okay.
I had.
But yeah.
Second question is, what's like, because I know the councilman have the rule of like not entering a territory of the other. If we see Melius for the first moment, are we like cautious about it and be like, is this like an...
No, this is pre-approved. Like,
Okay, we know that
Nemesis
they are
and- yeah, absolutely. Kai would have informed you of that.
I want to. I need. Cause I was basically kind of loosely basing Ray's voice.
If
off
any of you are
Corsica.
playing oppressors, you can enter with Ray if you like, and escort, obviously, Nemesis and McKay in.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
At the front, I believe.
You in comms with us? Cool. Yeah, you'll be arriving with Ray.
Thank you
um,
for following.
you would
Jinx
have
and
been-
Dolphin.
No.
So, conveniently, you would have been contacted by Aki today to speak about certain things, but obviously you're
Yeah,
going to
thank you for the
arrive
follow.
and things are in
Welcome
shambles,
stream,
and
what can you say?
we're going to have a talk based on that. So, Yeah. And because I'm more corrupt, we're probably just gonna like skip over your files and be like, hey man, take my money. Go do a job for me.
Fuck's sake, man.
Are any last questions that anybody has?
All you need.
Need anything from a desktopper?
If you want to play like a
Jinky.
Roboto and stand in a room or something, I don't mind.
How's your day, Kev?
Pretty good. I'm pretty tired. I'll look out a fucking window.
It's gonna be raining like every other fucking day, Kaz. It's Britain. We're always fucking raining.
Okay. Kevin's
Saphira is in Britain.
No, it's not. It's not.
God, no. I hope
It's. You're not late.
simple.
I'm to start putting bombs in.
Code by them. What?
I think all my defenses did my talking for me.
He's not a good man. Stay away from him.
Do not escalate. You are such an idiot. I take pride in my work.
That's what she got. Which is
true.
You're not getting away this time.
Man, nothing. It's alright.
Guys, pretty sure she wants to kill me.
Try to talk her down.
Trying to do a Scottish accent's not gonna be easy.
Assessing the problem is my job. I don't need you to tell me.
Finally,
Apparently I
Mally's
do,
okay
since
in our
you are
building.
getting it.
Hate to break it to you, Kai, but you know,
That was easy.
Marius fought Nemesis and survived. So what the fuck are we gonna do?
Oh yeah, I told Corona that you'd be here, and he was like, "Are you shitting me?" I was like, "This can only go so good."
Oh no. What us humans, man? Oh, we're fucking dead.
It's alright. It's alright. We're good.
Is it really
You
alright?
guys are dead.
Okay, you're not fucking human? Oh, great. More non-humans.
Human.
Yeah, sure, you are, sure. Are you a fucking...
I'm
Is this,
human.
is this Destiny 2, man? What the fuck's going on?
What? No.
Oh, yeah, sure,
Alright.
fine.
So, I have some context for the two of you, if you are ready. My NPCs pretty much know what they're gonna go do, so you're the only two I have to address now. Do you need a minute? Okay, yeah. Hey nerds, go set yourself up. This is probably over here. This room over here is probably gonna be the primary room that we're gonna use for discussion and stuff. Anywhere else, maybe you can make a show
Can't keep meeting like this, Hal.
It's gonna be so easy.
We can't keep meeting like this, Hal. Like, come on, man.
This is an awkward meeting. This is an awkward meeting.
Damn it, like, I literally was watching the video, I'm like, oh, he wouldn't. He would rush. He would rush over. Fuck! Fuck!
Alright. For some context real quick, because I don't know if the two of you have been in District 0 in some time, our district is kind of in shambles at the moment.
How much today, Gabe? I'm
Worse than
okay.
we've seen it.
A bit
Even worse than the time that Kenzo
tired.
Toda was in charge. There are riots currently going on in our streets. Not as bad. A lot of the fighting has been kind of quelled and calmed down a little bit due to like the festive lights going up and the time of year. People are just not as active as they usually would be and are spending more time with their families. But there is still riots.
Maybe, I don't
People have
know.
too much time on their hands. Kind
I'm
of.
assuming so, because Nemesis
There
is
are
rushed over.
peaceful riots outside of Kaijin Tower. You are probably not entering through the front door. You're probably entering through the very top through whatever vehicles you use to get here, be it teleportation or, luxury flying things, transports, however you want to get here. But you would notice on the fly in or teleport, or if you look out a window, that our city is a little bit in dire need of repair. Obviously, one of our generators is under construction and has been repaired. The outside is still a little bit iffy and it is noticeable, but thanks to Malleus McKay with that, it's been repaired and our lights are back on in those areas and things of the sort. Other than that, you will also notice that District 0 has a lot of checkpoints, corporate-controlled checkpoints that have a lot of Kaijin guards by them and things like that that are being deconstructed at this moment in time. So there's a lot of construction work going on in District 0 with those being removed, and there being like a flow of traffic, human traffic again around our district. Other than that, your urgent calls to come to the tower would have been accepted immediately, considering your positions, but it wouldn't have been like somebody at the desk that would have picked up the phone. It would have been Kai.
Kai's question. I'm gonna be some sort of medic. Is there any sort of casualties or something that might have happened within Cajun, considering Aki being taken?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Malleus is also here as well. Say hello to Malleus, guys.
Sorry. But yeah, your calls would have been accepted pretty quickly, and you would be escorted by oppressors, and joining you, Ray, as well, and maybe a known face to you or unknown face. Yeah, if you would know anything about Kaijin Tower and their kind of hierarchy, Ray is in charge of the oppressors, which is kind of like our equivalent of our private police force. Kai is kind of like the next in line. I know me and Malleus have met a couple times. He's kind of like the person in the shadows, behind the scenes guy that deals with a lot of like corruption and things like that and getting rid of it. Kind of iffy considering he's corrupt himself. And then there's Prince, who is kind of like a part of his little organization or gang that keeps a lot of the peace here in the tower. Mari, who would be here, who is Aki's personal second, but she is currently not, and she is out. So I think that's all the information you need to know, unless you have any questions.
Nope, none here. Malleus would probably show up later than Nemesis, unless we just want to group us up together
come in whenever.
for easier.
You can come in whenever. I do not mind. Do you have any questions, Corona, or are you good?
I'm just waiting for people to load for myself, and then I'm good to go.
Okay.
I guess the only question I really have is what would have been updated from Aki over the time everything was going into shit.
So are you contacting Aki? Like, is that the first thing you would have done?
No, I probably would have just gone straight to where Aki is without even contacting, because if I tried to contact, then things would have gotten even hairier.
I see. If you, considering this is like in a secure location within the tower that he was doing this broadcast, getting him would be a little bit complicated without you being seen. But if you go for the correct means and stuff like that, they would have let you in.
Yeah.
And they would have explained to you, so you can already be here if you want, talking with Kai in the room.
We
and say
we
that
had
you're
King,
first on
we
scene.
have Queen, we have
And
Prince.
we could say that you've
Now
been
we just
here
need
for
a
a while.
princess.
But
I
Kai's
mean,
been really busy.
Queen
taking
is
calls,
technically
so he's not
Hime as well, but it's
probably been able to
Japanese
sit down with you
princess.
yet,
We need a
but on arrival,
we need a
Kaijin Tower
English
would have explained
princess.
that recording, when they investigated it, would have been done 2 hours prior to it being released on the news. So whatever Aki was doing at that time, or wherever he has gone, he has not been at the tower present or recorded for 2 hours since that video released prior.
Oh, fuck.
And you would be amongst the chaos of Kaijin Tower and their heads trying to figure out locations and all that jazz. So if you actually want to join the rest in that room.
I don't think I was gonna help him move. You.
He's lag switching. He's lag switching.
He's cheating, bro. He's cheating.
He's using. He's lag stepping.
Huh. Remember that mark on her?
What? What do you mean you don't remember that mark on her? No, she's always had that. What the fuck are you on about?
No, you mean that mark right there.
Yeah, that mark. Where's the other mark?
Mark I'm about to add.
You dare assault an officer in her domain?
You call yourself an oppressor? That's this.
That's unfair.
Okay, cards are going up in 3, 2, 1. You may begin.
This way, if you would.
No one has seen
Hmm.
No, we're still continuing our search. Best not talk about it outside the office.
Jesus, where have you been?
Getting your guess, Kai.
Fucking time.
You
Name, what's
brought
your
him in
name? Oh,
specifically. And also Malleus as well.
Mr. McKay. Pleasure to see you, sir. Hey, if you want to join me, sorry, I was just taking a moment aside for some peace and quiet. Your other business partner is over here.
Ah, someone beats me. Ooh. Hi, Nemi.
Take a seat if you would.
Hey, if you want to take a seat, by all means.
I would suggest it. It's been a while.
Gentlemen, I hope the journey here wasn't too eventful for the two of you. Considering the current situation, I'm sure you don't want me to bore you with the details. You've seen the video, you know what happened. Aki has not been seen 2 hours prior to this video being launched over news stations in Kaijin Tower. At this current moment in time, we're trying to get some resemblance of control over our news stations, but that is, well, proving difficult. We have the best people on it currently. But, less about my troubles. How can I help the two of you gentlemen? Besides the obvious.
You first. You beat me to it.
Ever since I've gotten here, it's been shit.
Hell. Even.
My apologies. I'm not made for this position. I work more behind the scenes than in the shadows. I'm no council member, sir.
Do you know where he could be?
We're scouring every zone of the district, Councilman. We have yet to find him, and we're trying our best.
That is an incredibly good question. Actually, I have a question for the two of you. Do you perhaps know where our council member might have gone? Anywhere he likes to visit in his spare time? Rumors you may have heard? I know you do a lot of dealings here in our lovely city, so...
I don't know where the boy is at all.
Never mentioned anything to you, sir? I mean, he did meet with you last. He mentioned any grand plans that maybe he was having that perhaps he didn't want to share with the rest of us?
Why, Ronan?
We discussed improving this district and the expansion of several architectures. As for any off time, I have no idea what the boy does. Is there any hobbies he partakes in outside of the tower, or is he still a shut-in?
Without being too disrespectful to my council member, Yeah, he's pretty much door shut. Spends most of his time
Aside
upstairs.
from that, he would regularly come visit.
Yeah, actually,
Political meetings, yes.
he does meet with you occasionally for what he refers to as learning taxes. So, perhaps anything he's informed you about in your meetings together, or?
That video is completely new to me.
Well, are the two of you gentlemen acquainted with a man by the name of Victor Lestrange?
I have heard of him.
Yeah, the bootleg Ripper Doc, the boogeyman. Have any of you had any prior talks, involvements, anything you can give us at all?
Wait, no.
No,
I'm
if
chewing
I
on
did, I would have been too
dry
annoyed
bones.
and I probably would have ripped him apart.
I'm just waking up from research.
Fair. And you, Mr. McKay?
Research data on what
None here as well. Little rats like him don't particularly interest me.
and let me know when it's done.
To be interested in you, and many events here in our city. I'm not trying to be accusatory, but just trying to put some puzzle pieces together.
I'm a popular guy, after all.
Very true. I guess my next questions are, is there any way that you want to assist? Or any way that you can assist? Resources, manpower? We got a whole district to look over.
Trying to cool it down.
And fast.
You know, the weaponry.
So the boy is, in fact, missing.
This current moment in time, unless anyone wants to bring up to the table any findings.
No, sir.
A sound no then. Our council member is missing.
Oh, how's your day doing?
This is a travesty.
I'm sorry, say again?
Or, as others call me, this Beltaplume.
Is there a reason to suspect that, they could have been taken by someone for some kind of gain?
Even people below me are...
I mean, considering the whole entire video is pretty much just a fucking piss take on our tower and our security and our council member and the fact they did all this theatrical stuff. Yeah, I would suspect foul play and trickery, but for what reason, I have no idea. Can we... Alright, look, listen, enough of that. Can we stick to the facts? We know that some shit happened to him.
Do more research on a special project.
How can you help us? That's where I was at.
A way to cool down the plasma.
There are procedures for things like this. Attempted assassinations, missing political figures. The entire table must act. Yes?
Correct.
Our assets are yours. Various agents who can search the city. Now there is plenty to search, after all. The underbelly, the police, even Upper City. This must be a global effort.
Very true. But I imagine this is you requesting full permission to wander our district wherever you so please, right?
Well,
There's no council member. So of course.
Okay. We have rules here at Kaijin. and we'd prefer people not to go below our own tower. There are operations, research, things of privacy that we want to keep under wraps, as I'm sure you have your own business to conduct here in your own districts. I cannot speak on behalf of Akikoda, but I can safely guarantee that he is not below this tower.
Trying to find a workaround.
Looks like we might need to go to the place that you hang.
Pretty much. Everyone's coming to find Aki. Oh my god.
What do you know about the...
Handsome.
You flatter me. My name is Kai, sir. Just Kai.
And how do we know Aki has been betrayed by his own people? By you.
That is a heavy accusation to make.
It wouldn't be the first time.
True. No, very true. But I don't know if you've seen the news, but I don't think any of us are that connected with Victor Lestrange and or the mystery figure on the other side.
It can always be
We
a
are
snake.
very true, and Prince, I would not doubt their skill, is doing everything in their power to collect their team and make sure that there is a wide search here in Kaijin Tower.
We haven't stopped yet. Then you won't mind if we also include our agents in said search. It's very easy for such a terrorist like Strange to get a hold of one of your family members. Blackmail of some sort. Any one of you could be working with him.
You may investigate, question, interrogate as many Kaijin Tower staff members as you wish. By all means, have clearance to the entire tower. Just, we'd prefer you not to go below Ground Zero.
May I have permission to speak?
Of course, table is always open.
If we are to do combined efforts and work together on finding this Victor Lestrange, and from the short time that I have had investigating this video, our council member seems to mention someone by the name of Millie. Are you able to pull a file on this Millie or Victor Lestrange and make it public to council members?
When we had that meeting, did Millie mention herself by name or was it by 6?
I don't even think I need to provide that to them. They probably already have it at their disposal. But I can give you every file that we know on Victor Lestrange, which isn't too much, but hopefully it's enough to give you a start. I mean, that's the first place we looked, so we haven't found anything too useful.
Aware of any current locations or sightings of Victor Lestrange's dealings within District Zero? I prefer to cut down in the search area rather than looking for every piece of cobble that's around District Zero.
For sure. There are many locations that we suspect that Victor Strange has some level of control or stranglehold on, especially a corporation by the name of Fetched Metals. They deal in cybernetics and transporting that around District Zero, and we have a suspicion that Victor Strange has a stranglehold on this corporation and uses them to make his whatever the fuck he wants to call them. Robots, synthetics, masterpieces, whatever it is. Also, another group in question. A group by the name of the Havana, which are also a well-known corporation here. Well,
oh shit.
But little complicated.
Wow, shit.
Don't have the clearance
Need to try and make
look
a,
at the files myself.
Scottish
I am
accent.
doing everything
It's
in my
not going to be
power
fucking
to
easy,
get
but
those files,
we'll
that's
try it.
why I contacted you.
Tired voices are always difficult to do.
Connected
I was like,
with council members or myself.
being tired always
to
makes
look into
voices
this
difficult to
Havana,
do.
So I don't step on the toes of anybody that I might upset. But we can discuss
who is this third party?
My name is Hemlock. I'm a mercenary.
Somebody that Akikoda was interested in speaking to today, in fact, but unfortunate events.
So,
Sorry, Ray. Take the table.
what about the investigation into Victor Lestrange's threat towards the Whisperers? He seemed to be quite focused on them.
Which may buy us time, but what is your point exactly?
We wish to find out information, correct? Wouldn't it be not prudent to look for his target?
I would rather not question gangsters and criminals, but I suppose we will need every option that we can get. So, I mean, if you also wish to do this, by all means. But I'm sure I will send a representative to go speak with, is it Sean O'Delly? Or who is it that's in charge now?
I believe Sean O'Delly has passed, at least from our reports. Now someone else by the name of Atlas has taken the reins.
Atlas. Right, we'll speak to him. I must apologize. I know things kind of seem in shambles.
Thank you very much for the follow,
Today
Sizzle.
has been
Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay.
an experience. An unprepared experience.
Figment's people?
Council members,
I have no idea.
Ask if you have words of wisdom to give, now would be the time. Because I'm in the dark as much as you are.
Oh yeah, today is not a good day for voice stuff.
District is still in disrepair from a very lethal demon attack, and from a similar terrorist.
Have you found something?
I think a few cameras have to loop. If we figure out which ones we can backtrack the way they came in.
Make sure you check the area around it. See if we can find. And perhaps even check the way they came.
Perfect.
How many squads do we have available to deploy?
Currently there are 13. We have a riot coming up in zone 912. I could take over this one.
Send 4 squads to go check out that area. We need to send out the majority of our forces to make sure the riots don't get out of hand. Especially considering there's a deconstruction is happening. We need to make sure that order is maintained.
Understood.
And imagine with the disappearance of our little councilman, we're gonna have problems in the future. Near future. Deploy team here. As a checkpoint, we want to make sure that things are kept tidy.
Understood.
Is there anything else before I return to the meeting room?
That's it. I take care of the rest.
Thank you for your hard work.
That might adopt a watch and learn perspective that we can take upon to
Could you get the files from the back, please? The top left, top shelf. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Or you, that's fine. Yep.
Hey, Nietzsche, I have to leave in like 10 minutes. You want to take my spot?
Perhaps we can see what Strange does to them, and then thus follow Strange whenever he's perhaps making a move.
Sure, here. The hollow. We have a whole turf map thing that we keep updating every time Ray goes out there and they have new turf that they keep. They've been marking the territories that they hold close. In these files, you'll be able to see. I'm sorry?
Mind if I add on to this?
Well, of course.
I do agree with their hold back and watch mentality. I don't think that currently working or even associating with the gang of E0 would do anything in our favor. If anything, it might make issues worse for us.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. We're not really in a spot to be pushing our civilian populace to think that we are any... How do I put this politely? Less competent? Our council member... I wish for this to be a wide search. I truly do. And this is of the utmost importance. But one of the reasons I have asked third parties and yourselves, council members, to be here so, well, not that I have the right to tell you not to, but having other people help us investigate will help. We are having to deal with our civilians at the moment, and there is unrest in our district. So, I'm sure this announcement over the news is going to make a larger panic than there already was. So while we are maintaining control, if you could perhaps, whatever agents, investigators, magic giant men, and third parties could look into these things, we would be very grateful. And whatever credits need to be paid for your efforts, of course, as well. We are not
I'll send over some assets.
Sir,
Likewise.
apologies. You continue, Malleus.
Now is a opportune time to gather all of our districts together. Each one of us facing its own crisis, week after week. As you said, it's important to show strength. Bring this city together in this moment of vulnerability to District 0. Nemi and I here are quite enthused with the boy. He has promise, as does your entire district. A very important role it plays in the wheel of things. You have our assistance where it is needed.
whatever agents you wish to place within your arrow, as I said before, you are free to do so. Kaijin Tower is your playground, as long as you respect our agreement to not go to restricted zones below. And if you feel it is necessary, perhaps we can speak again, and maybe you can have an escort down there.
It will be important to check every nook and cranny. Eventually, of course. I have just the agent in mind. One that can...
It's not Hermes, is it?
Traverse the shadows of this city.
Okay, it's not.
And it so happens they have met Aki before.
Who? Whoops.
Okay. Do you have files on this individual?
I will send them over.
Thank you. And yourself, Nemesis? Anyone you have in mind?
I'll
or-
be sending in a hound.
Like a dog, or?
You'll understand when you see him.
As long as we don't have to clean up after it.
What they
You
say.
don't. He'll behave. Secondly, I'll be leaving 2 mage hunters here.
Of course.
You only need 2.
All right. I don't doubt that. Thank you, gentlemen.
While I won't be supporting in manpower, I will support in other assets. Currency. For example, I have plenty of it. And if you need help in new hiring, there are many people out of a job in Market District that would be willing to assist.
He's supplanting himself.
Employment.
Yeah.
Very well. We are low on staff at the moment. Sure, Ray could use the man and woman power.
Gladly, we are very short-staffed. Trying to keep order amongst the civilians is difficult, as well as conducting a search.
I don't want to seem like I don't understand the situation at hand here, but what is the protocol for when a council member goes missing? Because currently the only people we have in charge here is, well, myself and Prince. So...
I am Prince.
The mystery. It falls to a steward. A second in command to take the seat until the boy is found.
Right. So... that would have to be someone here in the tower, correct?
Congratulations. You're the only one competent so far.
Cool. Alright. Sounds wonderful.
If you fuck
Could you
up,
s-
you're dead.
Yeah, no. I've totally got that. Could you say it again on a recording for me, though? Just so I can, you know...
Oh my
prove to all
fucking god.
I'm kidding. I'm just lighting up the mood. Okay, never mind.
I
Bad
believe
time.
this is not the perfect time to be kidding.
Yeah, sorry. Bad habit. Is there any more questions that you have for me, gentlemen?
In the event that the boy is found deceased, there will need to be a replacement. A vote. Now, you as steward would be part of the team of names. However, there are several other districts without such a figure to lead them.
I ain't looking for no permanent position in a council seat, with all due respect.
I'm sure it puts a target on your back, and I'm sure there is
Probably a
already
lot.
thoughts underway to, well, do as such.
It also depends on who takes him out. If he is taken out by someone that would be qualified, they take the seat.
You keep what you kill.
Right.
It would be quite unfortunate to have Strange be amongst the pool, wouldn't it? Oh, it would be quite exciting.
I think he would want to poison us or kill us first. To be fair.
Perhaps I'll be kept off record, sir.
Gentlemen, if you feel at any point in time that you need to replace me or put someone else in a seat position, feel free to. I assume you council members have a time wherever it is.
Oh my god, what's going on?
And we will adjust where needed.
We have a call coming on. What the hell?
Excellent. I wish everyone good luck. We'll find that is certain.
If you do
This is attack
find
on
any-
all of us. Attack on Zafira itself.
If you do find out any information about Victor Strange, please, if you could forward it to us as well. Or everybody. If we're all on the same page, quicker perhaps we can get this done over with.
Very well.
I'll be visiting.
Of course, our doors will always be open. If, as well, you wish to set up your own assault teams, whatever, if you feel that there is a place in District 0 that is suspected of having Akikoda, or you needing to neutralize a place that you feel Victor Strange is obstructing your abilities to do your jobs, then by all means, council members, take it into your own hands.
Excellent. I have a spa appointment in a few, but I need a word with you. Alone.
Thank you for joining us, council members.
Of course.
Would you like me to escort them, sir?
Just make sure they don't go anywhere stupid. Well, where they're not allowed to be.
Yeah, Ray, if you want to have somebody look, I don't care. Can I, like, are they gone?
I don't think they are, sir. I think they are
Halfway down the hall.
down the hall.
Down the hall.
Keep a close eye on them. Not too close.
I'll tell you. No.
Private conversation. Just keep an eye on them.
No. No, I'll just watch from afar. Make sure they don't go.
You as well.
I'll go the other way.
Anyway, hi, I'm Kai. This is Prince.
Just make sure they don't get lost.
I need you to do some stuff for me. So there's a group of the Havana that are connected with Victor Strange very closely.
You're welcome. It's part of my job.
Close. And we have suspicions that these gang members, Whispers specifically, we haven't seen anything to do with Tigers as of yet or any other criminal organizations, mainly Whispers, have been associating with this group, the Havana. Now, I can give you a whole file on what we know so far about them. Might be a little bit overwhelming at first. They are a little bit, how do I say this? Not out of our league.
Yeah, my morning voice is still
Probably shouldn't
still
be
bothering me.
messing with them if we don't want some level of political throwback.
Yeah,
You
Kai has all the
being a
power
part
now.
of This is imperative to us finding out a lot of information. I don't know what Aki Koda was going to have you do, but I know what I want you to do. And I want you to find out who this Havana group is in more detail. I want you to figure out what the Whisperers' connections are with this group, the Havana. And if they do have ties to Victor Strange, and you feel it's necessary to, I don't know, kill some people, I'm not going to say no or stop you, but obviously just make sure you relay that information.
And my throat's all kind of
Give you the green light where needed.
congested.
Am I allowed to approach these whisperers, communicate with them? What's the extent of...
Look, we're talking about criminals here, okay? Lowlives at the bottom of the barrel who couldn't give a rat's ass about us. And to be quite clear, they've been causing us a lot of strife. So, hey man, if a couple go missing, I don't really care. There's personal vendettas I have, but I won't let that obviously get in the way of my job, hence why a third party is being involved. Just do what you think is necessary.
Keep in mind that although they are gang members, they aren't stupid. So do be careful.
Yeah, the fact that they...
Would you like me to prepare the file for the Havana, sir?
Yes, please. Yes, if you would, Ray. I have had my run-ins with them. I did put trust in them at some point in time. You know. Exchanges were going on in the background to perhaps have them under our control and less mayhem going on in our streets, you know, the best we can do, but they took liberties of that and decided to bag and tag me, if you will. It's a bit of an experience.
Do you have a specific lead you want me to follow up?
Yeah, I want you to look into someone by the name of Millicent Hart. We suspect that's the person he was speaking to. I've had the pleasure of meeting her face to face with some other, I don't remember their name, but there was another guy that I killed because he mentioned something about a council member working in the Whispers, and we've been investigating that ever since. I won't bore you with those. But I know her name is Millicent Hart. I looked into her after I met her and saw her face, so there's a file also on that. Ray, please. The woman.
Which one?
Millicent Hart.
With the file as well, of her as well? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, please. Yes, if you would.
Do you have any idea where Miss Hart operates around? I understand she was here 2 hours ago, obviously, but is there any areas that you have noticed that she frequents?
That is a assumption that is the same Millicent or Millie, but she used to be a part of the Whispers, and last time I checked, she was in a leadership position. I don't know who this Atlas is. Haven't had the pleasure of looking into that yet, but I assume either she's gone under a new alias, or has exited her position and is now working for one Victor Lestrange.
So to boil things down, investigate Havana, investigate Miss Hart.
You got it, buddy.
And how far of an investigation do you want? Anything, or is there something specific you're looking for?
Well, how far can you go? And how much is it gonna cost?
You're asking me to look into a shadow corporation, or whatever you call them, which tend to not like to be found, which you are also having trouble finding out. And you are also asking me to look into the captor of your council member.
Maybe no many.
That would be rather expensive.
Cool.
Yeah.
Write a check or something.
I mean, if we acted, we should have, but, you know.
I'd do it myself.
Sean owns a shop. So, actions and inactions is on his part.
Something to work upon, then I'll keep going forward, and then you can pay me the appropriate funds throughout the investigation.
Sure.
We can set up encrypted comms for him to use as well. to keep us abreast of the situation?
Sure, if you want to get someone to do that, or get him a burner phone, whatever he needs.
Of course.
Of course, your permission to enter Kaijin Tower is still going to be limited to the lower levels, but if you need to speak with me privately, or anyone else, just give me a call.
Let's talk about these whispers.
Yes, can you set up a secure line?
Depends on which one you speak to. A lot of them.
Soon. Within the next hour?
Without them needing to be in a position of power, and sometimes they only talk when they feel they are in a place of safety.
Thank you.
So, depends on who you find.
Do you think these whispers are connected with Havana in some way?
Heard rumors that perhaps there was a business transaction that went on. I'm not really at liberty to say much more than that. I would rather keep my head on my shoulders. Hence why I'm getting you to investigate it.
So I can lose my head off my shoulders.
Yes, exactly. That's what people pay you for, right?
I suppose.
Cool. Yeah, so, main objective, obviously, if you can find our missing council member, that'd be fucking great. But I think it starts with these higher powers. This Victor guy wouldn't have been able to set all that up and,
I mean,
you know, knock
6
down our
was. I
servers,
don't know how he found out, but he
news
found out.
stations and all that if this wasn't pre-planned with inside help.
I think she probably introduced herself as Millie, not 6.
Not only have you got a mole in here as well.
Yeah, well, let's keep the investigation stuff to the council members involving Kaijin Tower, and you worry about the more outside problems.
Right. I can work with that. And leave your internal politics and affairs to yourself.
Wonderful.
How likely do you think if I went to this hollow, would these whispers welcome me?
I don't believe we have a secure
Well-
location on the hollow. It's still eluding us, I believe, sir.
No, we know where it is.
Hmm.
Didn't you get the news right?
Sorry, too busy with paperwork and everything else. I must have missed it.
Well, one and only Millicent Hart gave me coordinates to said hollow, so...
Ah, well, that's my fault. My bad, pimp.
He's leaving.
Very well. And are you leaving as well, or?
I'll be sticking around.
I need all the files you've got.
Ray, you can go get him that stuff, please.
Of course, sir.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right, yeah. In the file with Millicent Hart there should be coordinates to the hollow. I think you could have a pretty solid chance. They usually, like, shoot after, ask questions first. Depends on who you are, though. Considering I don't have a rat's ass really at this moment either. I imagine, they can be civil.
I do have an idea in mind. I might adopt that watch and see approach first. If I see these whispers perhaps under...
Would you like to be seated somewhere, sir?
Mr. Strange,
And I can give you the files.
I think being able to assist the whispers start with a good favor and maybe...
I'll be reading this at where it happened.
Perhaps it might give me a good key in.
Of course, sir.
Man.
Is there anything else you need me for?
No.
Then I'll get started right away.
Thank you. Straight to business. I like it. Well.
Am I allowed to keep a copy of these files?
We have plenty of copies. We have
they are copies.
a printer.
Yeah.
Windows give you confidential
Yeah, the ones that have been
files.
provided.
They seem rather confidential, if you ask me.
The original
The stuff we
of
want you to know
confidential
is
files.
in there.
Of course. Well, I'll be in contact if I need your assistance. Am I available to that, or am I to just retreat?
I mean, if you need assistance, I mean, that's gonna deduct some pay, but yeah, sure. Don't see why not.
Understood.
Everyone's invited.
Go ahead.
If the assistance ends up being manpower of some sort, isn't the reason of hiring a third party to keep Kaijin out of it entirely?
True, but if he needs to be evac'd, we're helping a civilian possibly out of a sticky situation. We can think of the details later if that situation comes up. But yeah, do be prepared for us to just say no.
Of course. And I'll make sure I have a plan B. Prince. Got it.
A phone with a data chip for private comms.
I like to believe that they're both. I'd like to believe that they're both gone. 2 seconds ago. Oh, that's good.
Good luck.
What did you ever warn him when I had luck?
Hopefully we'll be working together soon.
I scared you.
Perhaps. Depends if Kai here will allow it.
You would love for me to say your name like that.
Public image and everything else. You understand?
Of course.
You hear about that?
I did.
I believe the term they used was scholar, was it?
I just thought you'd have been more excited.
Excuse me.
Changed.
Maybe later, but at work I don't do that, you know that.
Anyway, meeting is adjourned, I suppose. Back to work.
You wish to have a conversation with me?
Just a bit of advice from past law-bringing background, I suppose. Considering the state of affairs in a missing council member, I would suggest going into emergency state. Lockdowns, curfews, extensive patrols. I'm sure you've already heard of this.
We already have crowd control set up. Checkpoints and checkpoints set up as well.
But also make sure that you have the emergency powers to raid those areas that you talked about, the strange locations in those businesses. Seize them if you have to.
I believe we have people handling the legislation for that. Getting permission and whatnot. Board of directors and everything else. There's protocol, sadly. And, well, I trust in Kai to be able to do the tasks necessary.
Perhaps you can clear that red tape sooner rather than later. Now that Kai has control.
Let us hope. Can't do too much when we have too many rules in place. But I suppose they're necessary.
Well, I wish you luck, officer. Be safe out there.
You too.
And that is cards. Cards down. That thing's fucking terrifying.
I have no guns. Don't shoot.
If you wanna respawn real quick.
Is that Millie's minigun? What the fuck?
No, it's my minigun.
But it's the same. It's the same mesh.
Thank you, thank you. What is this clip I was just sent? Aki's a cheater? What did you guys personally talk about? What is this?
Wait, thank you for my time. We're not getting paid. Oh my god.
We're not getting paid. What do you mean?
Oh, you'll get paid. I'll push you off the elevator.
That as well.
That's a good payment. I want to die.
Thank you so much. I have to get off and charge myself. There for a gang. Good luck tonight for those who are. Thank you. I appreciate. By the way, out of character. Anything you want to do?
I was listening to War Radio chatter the whole time. It was
This
fun.
is our last episode today of Gang RP, and so before we go on the holiday break, and then we'll be back on like the 5th, as I told the two of you. Hi, Jeff.
I came here to talk to Corona.
But if there's anything that you want to do or plan or be a part of in this Victor Strange arc that we're doing, by all means, there's a whole like 2 separate sides to this.
Probably not.
Robin,
Why not do that?
And then I was planning
Ah,
on doing
my
a better
queen.
side, if anyone
I'm the
wants.
prince.
Yeah, we have. Okay, so we had king, we have queen, and now we have prince. Now we just need a princess, and everything will be all in order.
Exactly.
I mean, that was quite obvious after the
Like when I heard you were prince, I was like, man, we're getting the all 4 of them, aren't we now? No, we just need a court jester.
Something's gonna happen, considering her talk with the twins.
Yeah, we do need the jester. Shit.
Isn't that just Tokuville?
I've pretty much read it, so.
She's still terrified of him.
Victor Strange, change, please give me back my normal voice. I'm good. Alright. Most likely, if Malleus does get involved, and because of position of Aki, being at risk, most likely Nemesis will be involved. Purely for the fact that he doesn't want another chuckle fuck, just random ass dude getting up on the seat, unless he's actually worthy for it.
Event before our break.
I'm surprised you didn't try to like
dying,
take the seat.
losing limbs.
I was like, hey, if anybody wants to
Conversation. Have a dead already in the server on the
Can I take the seat? And he's just like, they were like, well, we both could take portions, and he's like, nah, that's not fair. And then I was like, all right, let's let this play out. All right, if Victor Strange has the assets and actually is able to get on the seat, then fair fucking play. He got on the seat.
Did you see the
However, if
Deadpool
Aki is still
vote?
fucking alive, I'm sending myself personally to go deal with this. Do you want to join?
There's already 3 votes in your eyes. I haven't. It's already 3 votes for you.
Should have been mean.
What have you done? What have you done?
I don't know.
But I'm ready.
You.
But yeah, personal fucking squad. Yes.
You're ready for it. I don't think we are though.
Alright, cool. Thank you guys for coming. I'm gonna head out.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course.
Royal Flush. Yeah, exactly.
Marge found something that she's far more scared of than
I annoyed Cass so much, so I can make an Kijin oppressor of myself now.
I thought it was absolutely funny just watching the man hunter just looking at it. You're like, oh.
I did
Finally.
not expect that. I was like, oh. I was ready to just be like, just let me grab my gun. I was like, oh wait, mate's gonna.
I'm gonna save Aki.
You're gonna save Aki.
That would have been so funny. That would have been so funny.
Yeah,
like,
easy going. I just go.
Thing Mage Hunter shows up. Shot by the
Invisibility. I fucking hate invisibility.
Security. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but she's not like a ninja. You will hear her steps. It's gonna be like the comedical like.
That makes sense. Okay, that checks out exactly what I thought. Because Nemesis has met the other.
Oh boy.
The battle maid. The battle maid will save Aki.
The battle maid.
I don't know, because I don't want to.
Battle maid Cassie.
What the fuck?
Oh man, this could play out.
I'm gonna save.
How
I'm gonna save Aki.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a different
Honestly.
vibe.
I can still see you, Val.
No, you cannot.
Oh, you're not very good maid.
No,
If I can, you're not very good stealth. If I can still see you.
You cast sword. I cast gun.
became my security. It was basically the
No, your blade would go. Oh, it's gone.
And he's just,
You know what would happen? It would like slice in half, and I was like, you know, two different spots.
It's plasma.
Oh, it's plasma.
It's just gonna be like.
It's kind of my entire.
Yeah, well, this is
gone.
Magitech, son. So.
He's all words, I'm all action,
Son,
and
did you just assume my gender?
I don't. I have the personality of a fucking sandpaper.
Don't hit me, my queen.
It was funny because
I can be your mate.
This is not Queen. This is Dawn. Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
they said, you know, they were like, oh,
Aiden won
you
a free ticket.
evening nemesis, and you're like,
One mate for a day.
I was on the phone. I was like, ooh.
I'm gonna be around Aiden one day.
Yours is. It looks like yours is missing a texture.
I love it. I honestly love the dynamic.
No, it's supposed to be purple. Well, pink.
Ah, okay.
Because we'll just be shit talking each other like most of the time. He'll be like,
okay.
I have the force.
Thank you again, everybody, so much for coming. I'm gonna jump out. I see you for Ginger.
Hi, Kaz.
Bye.
that fucking domain shit that you did.
Why are you T-posing up on us?
Yeah.
Kill that thing.
Yeah, I've been sent a couple of memes about it. And it's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny. Chat was it was the flower man one that I sent you. It was the flower man one that I sent you.
Anyway, I need to go fix a few things with the model. So, yeah, I disconnected from the call. Now we're going to a world to do map stuff. Map stuff? Model stuff. Because I did not fix the, well, I did not fix. I need to fix a few things. Because this one is meant to have the ability to be able to drop the weapon. Regardless, yeah, that's you know, as you can see, it's broken. So I was about to look at a DM and I can't because I'm currently so. Let me just open up my thingamajig. So, the calm before the storm. Are you guys ready for the storm? Do you have your weather coats and the whatnot? I also hate that my voice kind of cleared up, like, towards the end of that meeting. Where's my mouse? Hollow Invasion 2.0. Yep, round 2 Electric Boogaloo, pretty much. Boy. You know, this kind of shit happening, this makes me feel like, this makes me think, man, a very storied history Queen has, right? Maybe it's a bit too storied. Maybe it's time to retire. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll have to see in character. Even I don't really know how she's going to react. Could be bad, could be good, could be the same old. Oh boy, how did I have it set up before? Is this the backup? That is the backup. Heck, held hand. Held in hand negative. Okay, so. That's the backup. That's the actual one. I said held in hand, right? I can just check. Yeah, held in hand needs to be false. Rotation and form also needs to be there. Right. Hey Zoe, how you doing? Queen's been through it all, and honestly, I wouldn't blame her if she leave the gang during or after the invasion. Yeah, she doesn't end up in a body bag, that's the problem. It's all fun and games. Until somebody gets hurt. Okay, I think everything needs to be false. Besides impale, which needs to be true. We are using the current one, aren't we? Yes, we are using the right one. Okay. Oh boy. I need to make sure I eat before this as well. Sustenance is required. Body bag or mental asylum? Yeah, pretty much. I am tired. Didn't get very much sleep, as you can probably tell by me yawning. How many hours do we have? About 2 hours. Are you suggesting I nap for 2 hours? I don't think it's enough time. I could, but then there's also a chance that I just forget to fucking wake up. Well, technically, if I be sensible about it, it is 1.5 hours. But I struggle to kind of get up for this as it is, so I'm not sure if I really want to risk it, if that makes sense. Yeah, we'll have to see. Upload successful. Alright. The only problem I can think of is that doing this means I can't the toggle for it. Did it crash? I'm not sure if the software can recognize the toggle is off and switches it off. Of sin, no room for you to get in. Like bricks for eternal walls, I'm stuck in silver and gold. What save my rotting soul? Okay. Hmm. Wait, I need to make sure I didn't accidentally like save it for this one, because this is a working one. I need to make sure this one's fine. Okay, that one's fine. Okay. I hate that I got to go to VR chat onto my desktop and I actually need to spit it out. No chance of breaking out. Yeah, I got to press like page down to bring this up, and I hate it. Like, why can't you just make it so I can actually just scroll it with my controllers that I spent how many? Pulling me down, burn me to the ground. Oh, why does... Because it's true. It's... Okay, so... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Oh, is the oh yeah, I don't think I've updated the animation. Yeah, I haven't set up the animation, I don't think. Oh, I want to go put the sword down. If I can't. Pulling me down, pulling me down, burn me to the ground. Okay, animation. Send, where you to, says here. Oh my god, the animator's here, okay. Why is it there? Doesn't matter. Okay, so... Wait. That doesn't look right. Wait, that makes no sense at all. Now is pain. Okay, definitely animations at fault. I think it's to do with the layers. Right, so I can see it goes here, but then it goes back instantly. Conditions, okay, held. I have held. So why is it You'll find me. That is the wrong one. Hesitate to configure. So false goes to here. Oh, is it because of that? If this doesn't work, I don't know what's going to work. 'Cause I'm kind of like a bit baffled. That is offline testing. I didn't want to do that. Oh. I'm very tired. Maybe I'll change when I get some food on myself. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Longest time. Okay, so the problem so much isn't to do with. So the problem with the model. Okay, so currently this version of the model has it so I can impale it into the ground, right? But it can only work on using it in reverse grip by hand, and it needs to be specifically in staff form. Staff form is basically where Queen holds it because it's following Punishing Raven kind of stuff, right? So holding it here, right? This is staff form. It looks like a staff, technically, kind of. Looks like a staff, right? So, kind of imagine like throwing out magic, right? So, I cannot plant the sword when it's like this. When it's like this. No, I can only do it when it's specifically like this. And that's because I fuck it up and I break it like that. There you go. So I can only do it when it's like this, specifically in reverse grip in staff form. The new thing I'm doing is I'm literally making it so I can put the sword in world constraint regardless of what stage it's in. So I want to do like anime stuff. I impale someone to the wall and then go into like fist fighting, or you pull out my gun and shooting them and then putting the sword out and you know, I want to do something fancy about it. It's not necessary for tonight. I just wanted it because I think it would look pretty cool. However, it working requires I have it set up a specific way, which even when I went back to it, I was fucking confused of why I fucking did. So you know, it says a lot. So when I made this model, when I updated it, I knew what I was doing. I've since learnt how to do things better, and has potentially led to me making a better product, so to speak. And now with all the stuff I learned, I'm a bit like, well, what the fuck was I doing when I made this? When I made this last time, like, huh? Oh, wait, it's doing it. Oh, it works. Although it's delayed. Why is it delayed? Yeah. It works. Uh-oh. Why is it not working now? Uh-oh. Can I switch hand? Okay, it doesn't interfere with that. Huh. Huh. So it's kind of the issue which I thought it would be the issue. Which is, there we go. Why does it get stuck? Hello? Like, oh, because it can't be, it doesn't need to be rock and roll. Okay, so but it's causing issues. Why is it causing issues? Why is it? It's a bit slow. Why is it a bit slow? Do what I told ya. A renegade. I got a one, yeah. I got a one, yeah. Just. I'm playing with.
Let me talk to him. Playing both sides like she playing 1 and 2, but she playing you. Playing her, that's a fatal move. You must play to lose. Serve herself is what she came to do. Till she say it do. Test her, then you best prepare to beat the one you praying to. So stay on the good side. You wanna live in this world that she planning to change, even with the good guys. She's still a baddest, no matter the side that she claimed. Gotta be ice in her veins. She gonna get it no matter the price of the pain. That's just a part of the game. Playing for keeps. Are you not entertained?
Right, if things go well, it should work like this. The only difference is I don't know what's causing the issue regarding the toggle. I can't remember if I have any sword charges, if I'm honest. I think she has one. So, I mean, there's enough bodies to kill to eventually get more charges, so. Growing slowly. I think she has one, but again, if it's like a siege, she would probably be killing a lot of people, and it will give her more charges. Or chances for more charges, I should say. It's time to face your fear. Time has come and gone. Oh, that is still delayed. Why is it still delayed? Why is it so delayed? Why is it so delayed? Is it latency? It's not. No, I'm doing model work. I'm not doing a TED talk. Wait, why is this now got an animation? Huh? This has an animation now. Why does it have an animation now? What? Huh? I don't know what I did, but it has an animation now, which is kind of good. I actually did want to have this. Okay, now we're having an issue. Huh? No, don't do that. Oh dear. Huh. Why is it doing that? Oh wait, is that okay. Back to the drawing board, I guess. Okay. These are the drivers. So it's the animation. Definitely the animation is not the animator. Oh, okay, now I can see where it's going wrong. Thank you, Arcane. I'm actually just going to turn off the stream as well, so I need to focus on this, and have a headset on my head is a bit, you know, inconvenient to do these things. So, thank you everyone who stopped by to see this short scene. I'll see you guys in like 2 hours for the this year's finale, I guess. This year specifically, it's still season 2, but you know. So, yeah. See you in 2 hours, guys. Appreciate you all. Thank you for stopping by. And hopefully I get this model stuff done. Bye-bye. Wait a minute. Yeah. I won't get the rundown just because, yeah. The faster I get off this, the more faster I can eat, and the faster I can do more work. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.